Thank you for coming. I want to welcome you all to a class that I believe will make a huge difference in the enjoyment of your life and in the lives of your families. I want to talk to you about how you can stay young the first 100 years. Now, I already know what some of you are thinking. You're thinking, the title sounds catchy, but do I really need to know how to stay young for 100 years? Sounds pretty far-fetched and ambitious. Well, it's really not. You need to start thinking about what it means for you and your family to live a long time. Let's look at the facts. In the year 1900, the average lifespan was 49 years of age. Now, there's no doubt that this was because many people died when they were very young. We didn't have the kinds of cures, we didn't provide the kind of health care that we provide today. But that's just the point. Everybody's chances of living a long, healthy life was much less back then. As a matter of fact, the average lifespan today is 77.6 years and growing. And scientists from the University of Texas reported on the Today Show in April of 2006 that by the year 2050, there will be over 800,000 Americans over the age of 100, and many will be living to 150. So what does this mean? This means that your kids need to know more about how to stay young the first 100 years. Then they need to wonder about how they're going to spend their inheritance. Because the chances are that you are going to be living so long that they will be retired before they receive your inheritance, assuming that there is some. So yes, this is an important topic for you and your family to know about. If we're going to be living 100 years, we want that long life to be a quality long life. We don't merely want to be able to exist on this planet. We want to be able to live and work and play on this planet. We want to have a quality life. Now we have a whole huge group of baby boomers moving into the over 50 phase of life, and we can see in large numbers what the effects of long life can be. Long life reveals that we are going to have some major areas of health concern after 50 if we don't do something before we are 50 to take care of these problems. These are areas that we have never seen before because we haven't had such large numbers of people living in such a ripe old age. For example, we are continually being confronted with the devastation of the neurological disorders such as Alzheimer's. Now, Alzheimer's isn't a new illness. We just see it more now because the average onset of dementia isn't usually until age 70 or later. Now that we know that our chances of reaching this age are much greater, we need to take some precautions before we reach this age to make sure that we can still use our minds when we reach this age. We are also seeing more of the importance of taking care of our wrinkles. Old age has brought about a huge growth in the number of people wanting cosmetic procedures. More and more people are wanting to correct the wrinkle problems that come with old age. But the biggest problem that's come about with the increased lifespan is the increase in musculoskeletal problems. In other words, your mobility function, the ability to move around like we used to. We have increased the odds of us living past 80, and we have increased our life's activities. We have not changed the way that we take care of our spine. We are the first generation to witness the ramifications that long life creates. It reveals the areas of neglect. Now the stats show the most common cause of functional disabilities in persons over 50 years of age is spinal disorders. Wow, that is a really important fact. How many of you plan on living past 50? How many of you think your families will live past 50? All right, let's think about this as an example. If you knew that your house was going to get broken into and somebody was going to steal all of your possessions, but I knew who it was that was planning on doing it and the time that they were going to do it, and I told you about it, would you do something about it to stop it, or would you just let it happen? Well, now I am able to tell you what's going to rob you of your functional mobility and when it is going to happen. Are you going to do something about it, or are you just going to let it happen? Of course not. Let's prevent it. just as we would prevent somebody from breaking into your house, um, if we could. But I think we can all agree that we need to work harder to prevent your health and mobility from being stolen than we need to your possessions. Oh, just think about it. If we lose our mobility at 65 and we live to 105, that is 40 years of immobility and pain. Now let's look at some areas of healthcare where we've already made some adjustments and improvements for our health. Look at the advancements that we've made in tooth decay. We used to have so many more cavities and loss of teeth in years past than we do today. We take so much better care of our teeth with all kinds of preventative health care measures. And our teeth are lasting longer and causing less pain. Also, more and more people are living with less wrinkles. That's right, there has been a 465% increase in the number of people wanting to get rid of wrinkles just since 1997. Wow. And there has been 12 million people getting cosmetic adjustments just within this last year to get rid of another ramification of old age, wrinkles. Now, I'm all for longer lasting teeth and fewer wrinkles, but I think we can all agree that if you can't move, your lack of mobility will make you look a whole lot older than crow's feet. The only reason we respond to our teeth and our skin before our spine and our joints is the simple fact that if our spine were on our face, we would take better care of it. You don't wait until your teeth fall out to take care of your teeth. We must not wait until until our back goes out to take care of our spine. You take preventative steps to make sure that you have pearly whites. You also need to take preventative steps to maintain your mobility. Why is this more important than taking care of our teeth? Because there is no such thing as a spine transplant. You can get a new set of teeth and you can replace many other organs in your body. But if your back goes out, if you don't take care of your spine, there is no going back like there is with your teeth. There are no crowns or replacements for a spine. You just have to live with the pain.